in the Let's you exchange goods. So, for example, I'm one of the coordinators of the Let's of Paris, and we have half of the exchange are exchange of goods, half the other half are services. Yes?
What is the way to control the time units? I don't know how you can the accountability of the units. I don't know what is the way
To control. Well, the control is one-to-one. That is, if you provide me a service to, I don't know, do some work in a garden, and you spend 2 hours, okay, we'll record 2 hours. And maybe we'll discuss because you spent half an hour to come and half to leave, so we'll add 1 hour for the transport, maybe. So it will be 3 hours, and we'll discuss. After, sometimes they have some kind of disagreement because you said, oh, it was not 2 hours, it was 3.5, or you provided a service and the person said, well, she came and she did something, but it's, well, so there are some discussion, but it's not so often, and it's a discussion one-to-one. It comes to the coordinator only if there is a big problem, but it's very, very rare.
Just a clarification.
They asked if we can use the mic.
Oh, it's just a clarification. I didn't. You mentioned that there were 3 time banks and 3 projected in France.
In our project, no, not in France. In our project, the Écoton,
Yeah.
The system, we have 3 time banks in operation and 4 in preparation. And
the other thing that you
and there are 25, I think, accorderies. That is, so as a whole, it could be maybe 30 time banks in France. But you have 600 lets. You know the lets.
Small question. Do you also have, like in La Corderie, I remember there they have in their charter written that no professional work is done in the time bank. Do you have the same?
Oh, yes. I didn't say that, but as they are in any time bank, in time bank in UK, etc., we have a charter where we say the behavior, what is allowed, etc. And professional work is, well, we didn't say it's not allowed because frequently you can have an accountant, for instance, a professional accountant who will help an association during the weekend or in the evening to make this accounting. But what we say is that you cannot provide services who will be in competition with the services of professional. It's not so difficult because if you are, for instance, a plumber, in France, a plumber, it's awfully expensive. They come from half an hour and they charge you 150 euro. So you cannot imagine that a plumber will come and do something at your home for 30 minutes. So it's impossible. So it's, we say no professional work inside the time bank, and it's no problem, really. It's no problem.
Yeah, we don't do that, but that's why I was asking. Yeah. We don't have that restriction.
You allow professional...
in principle, yes.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of process.
Finally, it's the reason why you have some taxes of the services.
Only some point in this topic. In Spain, we have the 2 kinds of time banks. Time banks that say you cannot offer professional services, and another time banks, you are free to offer whatever you want.
Yeah. However, we are in France, and if you are suspected to offer what we call work, travail caché, hidden labor, it's very costly. So you have to avoid this kind of thing because they are not very sympathetic in the administration. Black, yes, it's a black, yeah. Black work, black labor, yeah.
My question is actually to those that offer professional services. We were actually joking in the break with some colleagues out there, the plumber's problem. So what about you have a plumber that comes to your house and fixes your pipes in half an hour, whereas you have another plumber that comes to your house and it takes him half a day to fix your pipes. And so the second one, which has actually been bothering you more, is also more expensive. So how do you deal with the plumber's problem when you're actually allowing for professional services?
Maybe because we don't think in the time like another currency. We are thinking about doing services with person, and it's not important the price. If it's a lot of difference between two persons, maybe you can put a commentary.
Yes.
A commentary. Oh, a long time to do this impact.
So the assumption is that people are going to do what they feel comfortable with. I mean, this is not about people who are in the system because they're trying to swap out time credits. It's about you want to do what you're comfortable with, what you know that you can do. And whether you get 2 or 3 credits or 4 or, I mean, that's not the big deal here. Because this is about another kind of economy in which what you get is not away from what others. So it's another logic.
In Spain, we have a regulation, an exception in the Labor Act, el Estatuto de los Trabajadores. There is an exception that is the buena vecindad, los trabajos de buena vecindad, works that are done because we are good neighbors. So this is what we do. It's not labor. However, this is the exception to the Labor Act. But we have cases of time banks where there is a professional painter. You know, someone paints your house, and you pay half in euros and half in time, and this is a professional painter, so there are limits to this. But in general, we are covered in legal terms.
Is somebody here who understands Spanish and Windows machines and can make sure that my presentation comes up? It's called social models. Ja, maar dat gaat lastig als ik dat probeer, Jo. Ik weet zeker dat ik een aantal mensen verlies. It's Kingston. It's installed as Kingston. I think.
It's this one, isn't it? Samenduen?
Yeah. No, it's the other one. Social currency. Okay. That's first. Oh, but put the other one there as well. Then you have them both.